Okay, good morning guys. I'm quickly going to take you through activity 6.1. I've only done 6.1, but if you still have questions about 6.2 or 6.3 after going through 6.1, then please let me know. Then I will also do the solutions to 6.2 and 6.3. But for now, I thought let's focus on this one and see how far you will get. I'm sure that some of you actually didn't get further than 6.1, but in the next week or so, I would like you to do the other activities as well to see if you can actually do it on your own. So the question asks us to populate actually the combo box. I'm going to show you the code for that. And then we have to display supply name, brand name, and product description for all items supplied by the supplier that was selected in the combo box. The supplier name is in a different table than the brand name and the product description, so we have to link the two tables. So if I bring up my code, I'm not going to show you now the code to populate the combo box. You can open the solution on the drive and actually look at it. So we'll go straight into the actual code for the query. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, I've declared a variable called sSupplier, and I'm simply reading the supplier that was selected in the combo box into my variable. Now I'm locating the supplier. Why? Because I want to get the supplier ID. That's the second one, because I need to filter my query according to the supplier ID. So the supplier was selected, but I actually need the supplier ID. So this is how we do it. So you know the locate function already from the ADO table component that we've done last year in grade 11, but it works exactly the same. So query edward.locate, we have the field name in single quotes, then what we are looking for, and then, I mean, if you want to add allow case insensitive or allow partial key to that, you're welcome, but I literally want to find the ID. Okay, supply name, which is selected exactly as in the table, so I don't really need those things. Okay, then we are doing our query. Select supply name, brand name, products description from item ID and supplier, and where, so here's the link of the two, and where the supplier ID equals the supplier ID that I've selected from my table. And that's it. If I run this, there we go. So I can select a, zoom in there as well. I can, for example, select Bulgar Ink, show supplier, and there we have it. The supply name, brand name, and product description of all the suppliers named Bulgar Ink. All right. The other two, let's quickly open in the textbook quickly to read. Okay, so we have to display again supplier name, brand name, product description. Again, two tables, all items which contain their brand name, the letters displayed. So there is only a partial of the brand name. So we have to use a like operator to display or to filter our query. And we're quickly going to look at that. So I'm going to close that again, double click on here. Oh, I've done this already. I have to close this. Design, double click on there. All right, so if I zoom in here, query, select supplier name, brand name, product description from item I and supplier, where, so the link again, and here we have our query now, where product description like, and now we're adding the percentage sign and the quotation marks outside or around as brand name, which I've initialized over here, which comes from the edit box. And we are running it, and that's it. The next one, let's quickly look at that as well. Price. Maybe I must zoom out and open the textbook so that you can see what I actually did or what I was supposed to do. So display the supplier name, brand name, product description, and cost price of all items with a cost price lower than the price displayed in the edit. So here we have 150 Rand, and I have to show every price that is below that, or all the items that below 150. Display an error message if the value entered is not a valid real number. Right, so what I've done, zoom in again, is I have our costs declared, and I'm trying now to convert this number that's entered into the edit to a real number. So if this is not working, if I cannot convert it, I'm going to show a message value entered is not a real value. I'm clearing the edit, I set focus to it, and I exit. So that's my exception. You can most probably do a val procedure or some other methods as well, but I thought this is the easiest and simplest way. Then I'm doing my query, select supplier name, brand name, product description, and cost price from item supplier. I'm going to link my two tables again, and I have a simple condition here, cost price is smaller than, and now I do not need to use quoted string or anything because the actual number, it's a number, so it's not string. So I can simply add that to my statement over here, and that's it. So I'm going to run my program again. Over here, we've already used that. Zoom in again. Okay, so we can, for example, show brand names containing these letters, for example, meat. And I'm going to run this, and here we have corned meat, etc. I think the book said pops. Let's see what comes up when I say pops. The lollipops, pops assorted, etc., etc. You can see it works. And then cost price, let's say 150, like they said. Show cost, and there we have cost price all under. If I make it a lower number, for example 2 Rand, you will see that all of them is under 2. There's even ones under 1, 3 items under 1. If you want, I'm going to do 0.86 so that you can see that I've got it, 0.86. If I enter this, there should actually only be 1 left because it must be less than. So there we go. If I change this to 7, then the other 2 will appear again. Alright guys, I hope this was helpful, and again, if you have questions about 6.1 or 6.2, let me know.